high school chaplain in Logan West, so I'm in both of the high schools, at Browns Plains and at Park Ridge High Schools. There's about 1,200 students in both schools, and there's about 120 teachers, auxiliary staff, grounds people across the board. So there's about 3,000 people. 3,000 people is a lot of people to be looking out for, especially like I feel that I'm chaplain to everybody, and so I'm looking out for the students, I'm looking out for the teachers, the principal. When the principal needs a chat, I like to be there for him as well.
I had a particularly difficult situation. I needed Wes's help, and he said, yes, I can offer sanctuary to these kids, you know. And to me, that phrase is stuck in my mind. For some of the students in their lives, and even at school, they might be having difficulty at home, might be having difficulty with their teachers and so on, but Wes offers a place of sanctuary where they're not judged and where they know they can get help.
It's a lot of self-harm issues. There's a whole lot going on. They don't know how to deal with it. The best method that they're finding is that they go and cut themselves. They kind of know that it's unhealthy, but it's the only method that they know. So they come and talk with me about that, and we'll work out better strategies and other methods of being able to cope and deal with this. There's no quick fix thing if it's an outside issue that's coming in. Somebody giving them a hard time and telling them that they're worthless and they're hopeless and there's no reason to live is the first thought that comes into them when they're getting beaten down and abused like that. So in September '05, I got to school and found out that one of our students had completed suicide, which just sent shockwaves through the whole school community, and everybody says why. And it becomes important then when someone's decided that they don't want to live anymore and they've taken their life. Why? And just coming back and going, there's a whole lot of different reasons. It's not just one reason, and having to deal with students who are going, it's my fault. I should have done this or I should have done that. And go, you can't blame yourself. You were the best that you could be. You were a friend. What more? Then in the October, we have a grade 9 boy who goes and does the same thing. Kind of connected, but really not connected. He was having to deal with his own life issues for a whole long time, and that was just really, really bad. Then everything just kind of broke. We'd have about 50 students each day. We'd get a list of all of these students who just needed some support and needed to be cared for, and to make sure that they're managing, that they're okay. And some who were looking very seriously and had made attempts and gone through the reenactments and stuff. The breakfast that we do in the mornings on Wednesdays at Browns Plains and Thursdays at Park Ridge, we're just serving the students, and we cook a whole heap of sausages. It's a free meal. They get tea, coffee and Milo. They kind of come through this train, if you like, of just people who care and love them, and they're from the local churches. They're volunteer people. They like the kids. They want to be here. They're interested. They want to know what's going on. Just the fact that there's somebody else who cares and wants to know a little bit about them really brightens the students' day. And you can hear them go and tell their friends and go, you know, they're praying for us, and they may not necessarily understand what that's about, but there's somebody else out there that really cares. My biggest motivation of going through is just building better relationships and showing others how to have a better relationship, and it's something built on trust and honesty and being open and being able to care and love one another unconditionally, not expecting something back in return from one another, but just coming and being there and sitting and valuing them. We don't get valued anywhere near enough that we all become numbers. We really have names, and it's important that people know our names.